Hi, Suzanne Clegg here of SpiritGate.com, and this is my ongoing little series on how to enhance distance healing. And I specialize in distance healing and in-person healing for cancer. And there's lots of reasons why I do cancer, but if you're sort of like me, where you actually know that distance healing can make a difference, I've actually been working out a lot of the how-tos. And so today's tip is about how to incorporate your spiritual practice into distance healing. And so the idea with distance healing is a spiritual deed. And I find that the way that a lot of people do it, they sort of like do it. They don't allow it. And how do we allow a miracle? How do we allow something that we aren't controlling? And yet how do we create a container for it so that it can come into being? And the way I do it is with a spiritual practice. And sometimes my distance healing itself is a spiritual practice, because I do it a lot. But anything that keeps us out of our ego, and by that I mean you might have instructions on how to do distance healing, like you fill your heart up with love and you send, I don't know, there's all these ways to do distance healing. But really, none of them really work very well if they're not authentically spiritual. And frankly, most religions and most distance healing practices, I actually think, cut off genuine spirituality. And the way to have genuine spirituality is actually to have a genuine spiritual practice. And I don't care what your religion is, I don't care what your spiritual practice is, but there needs to be something authentic. There needs to be a give and take between you and the divine, between you and the non-physical, between you and the supraconscious, between you and God, between you and the parts of ourselves that we're aware of but are beyond emotions and images. It's like the places of thinking and beyond thinking, the places where the thoughts come from, the places where the inspiration comes from. There needs to be a working relationship with that. And to do that, I think it really, really, really helps to have a daily spiritual practice. And in this 2-minute video, I'm not going to prescribe your spiritual practice. It's mostly just a reminder that yes, indeed, it is important, and it's really, really helpful that your daily spiritual practice, whatever it is, however you authentically reach it could be playing music, could be some sort of art. It could be, there's a million ways to connect to the divine, right? So, but if you do that if you really embody that relationship to the non-physical, then when you do your techniques of distance healing, they work better. Okay, so that's the tip. If you like these, there's a whole series on ways to enhance distance healing. Again, my name is Suzanne Clegg. Love to get your comments, and we'll see you on the next video. If I can find the little off switch. I have to find the mouse. Okay, good. Found the mouse.